Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy, and we gonna be diving into an old classic, man. This one came out back in the day. It came out for like 2 weeks right before Nationals, and it wrecked Nationals, absolutely destroyed Nationals. I think it was 2014 or 2015. I don't remember the exact year, but if you were there, I need you to throw a 1 in the chat, because for real, that event was crazy. It was either Dragon Rulers or spell books that Nationals, and man, I wasn't playing either one of them, so so it wasn't a good Nationals for me. But let's go ahead and jump into it. The Master Duel just brought this deck back, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. There's gonna be a lot of different varieties coming now, because in actual TCG, I'm pretty sure everything is still banned. But now in a Master Duel, they're bringing it back. They're probably testing them, seeing if like how broke could these cards be now with newer cards, newer engines, yada yada yada. But let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here is a kind of a rough draft that I got going on right now. We're gonna see how much I end up playing with it. So Blaster, basically all the Dragon Rulers, if you don't know what they do, they basically allow you to banish 1 or 2 or up to one of either, if it's the water, you can do 2 waters, 1 water, 1 dragon. If it's the fire, it can be 2 fires, it can be 1 fire, 1 dragon, or 2 dragons. And they all kind of have that same effect, right? So Blaster, I'm pretty sure, is the weakest one. If he's discarded, he pops a card on the field, or if he uses his effect that way, he pops a card on the field. Honestly, none of them were really that bad. I'm pretty sure they all special summon dragons from the deck. I haven't looked at these cards in so long, but they have very, very good versatility. I remember playing Redux in my 6 Samurais because I had so many Earth monsters in there. I forgot why I used it, but he had a little synergy in there for a quick second. It wasn't really the best. Tidal, everyone was playing Tidal and Mermels, you know. Tempest was around for a little bit. He might have been played more in Dragoonity, but when they all came together, when every one of them came together, man, too powerful. So you have the dads, then you have the little babies, right? So each of them have their babies. You have the fire, wind, earth, and water, right? And basically you're just utilizing the babies effects. You can discard this card and 1 dragon type or water monster, special summon 1 title from the deck. So the babies all special summon the big dogs, right? But then they activate. It cannot attack this turn. Basically a lot of it was making and basically your big plays were making Draco Sack, right? Making Draco Sack, and then also using Big Eye. Everyone was taking Big Eyes were going crazy that tournament, man. Big Eye for Big Eye, Big Eye for Draco Sack. So the next busted card in here is Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation is so busted. Due to the combined number of dragon monsters you discarded or tributed from your hand or field this turn. Do you know how many cards they would always draw at the end phase of this card? It was always a plus of 5 or something. It was ridiculous amount of cards you would draw at the end phase from Super Rejuvenation, because all of these guys discarded, and there's 2 dragons at a time discarding themselves and special summoning themselves and getting their effects off. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a Red Eyes engine in here. You also got the mythic dragons. They allow you to do, you know, level manipulation to get to where you're going, just to make some more XYZs and link summon. I don't know if I would run this. This is just kind of a test build. But back in the day, this was Definitely like a side card against this deck. But I guess if you're still playing, no, I guess if you're still playing this version, because they all do banish themselves. Um, yeah, so honestly, very good card just to get them back into the deck and draw cards. So here is probably a good rough draft for you to start with, just to kind of see how these guys play. They are pretty cool. They're an OG for sure. I'm glad to see them come back. Now another little idea I had was to combine it with the Armed Dragon engine, right? Very, very strong dragons here. They allow you to do a lot of plussing now with the new dragons, right? And you can even run the new synchro monster. Very, very powerful. Just being able to utilize them, right? And having access to other dragon monsters that are pretty strong too. But the premise is basically the same. You still got to run all of the dads, right? You got to max out on the dads. If they could give you one or two more of these guys or this guy, you'd be set, because these guys are busted. The big dogs, the big daddies, man, they are powerful. But you would still run some of the kids. Fire and Wind are the best kids. You usually can get away with 1 and 1, but 2 and 2 depending on how other engines you want to put. This is just another little side thing I might test. There's a lot of supers in here, so I don't really have to. I mean, in the other one there was a good amount of supers too. So we'll see which route I go. But dragon rulers are back, baby. They're back and they're in effect, and it's gonna be awesome. I actually can't wait to see what people are gonna be running them in other versions of dragons. You know, there's so many dragons out there, dragon types. You know, you can bring these guys into Blue Eyes. You can play them in the new I forgot these guys' names, but Biastel, whatever. They've been out for like the last year and a half or whatever. But they also have you know, strong dragons that you can just play with them, and that's something also to consider in that first build. Maybe just run a few of those too. But how excited are you for these dragon rulers, man? How excited are you? I got my butt whooped at nationals. It hurt. I'm very, very sad. I'm gonna have to redeem myself and pick these guys up. I know my buddy's probably gonna want to get back into the game, knowing that these guys just got released. This is definitely brings back a lot of memories, you know, and you know, I hope you guys all enjoy this new meta shift, because these guys will change the meta. And another deck that just came out, and another one that just came out. So we will be staying in tuned. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. Peace.